Magical greetings, Erica Sotis here in my magical garden, and stay tuned for a little bit of divination with flowers. Word divination isn't to tell the future. The etymology of the word is to be inspired by a god. However, today we are going to be inspired by flowers. So first, you are going to choose one of the following 4 plants that's growing in my magic garden. The first flower you can choose is hollyhocks. Look at this beautiful field of hollyhocks. The second plant you could choose is yarrow. Here's a pink yarrow, there's some yellow yarrow there. The third plant you could choose is borage. Oh, look at this borage. And number 4 that you can choose is basil. All this is basil. Okay, now take a deep breath. Get in touch with your intuition, because you know better than anyone, and choose number 1, hollyhock, number 2, yarrow, number 3, borage, number 4, basil. And if you need a little extra time, pause this video. So if you chose number 1, hollyhock, first I want you to see how tall these plants are. They're just so tall, right? I mean, look at that. So tall. They're going to the heavens. So now's a time for you to really reach for the sky, right? And hollyhock is a demulcent. It's related to mallow, which means it's a softening plant. So as you reach high like this plant, it's also a time to soften. Right? What are those hard edges? So if you chose hollyhock, expand yet soften. Be gentle. The whole plant, this whole plant is edible and healing. If you chose number 2, yarrow. Oh, I love yarrow. Definitely one of my most favorite plants. So the name for yarrow is Achilles mellifolium. This plant is named after Achilles, who was a hero in the Trojan War. This is a very protective herb. This plant stops bleeding. It kind of creates an armor. So maybe you need a little more protection around you, right? Protection from people and situations that aren't healthy or validating for you, or maybe even protection from your own self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. For me, yarrow also connects me to my childhood and my inner wounding and parts that need reclaiming. If you chose yarrow, perhaps really watch your energy. Don't let it leak out. So if you chose borage, oh, I just love this plant. The whole edible flower area. I have calendula and nasturtiums, and oh my God, yes, flowers are awesome. So borage, so beautiful, also called star flower. This plant is called herb of courage. Pliny the Elder wrote about this plant, and apparently Homer did as well. So she is absolutely beautiful. If you chose borage, now is a time for you to really access your courage. Maybe it's courage to pursue a dream, or courage to face a shadow, a trauma, a wounding. Courage to just be who you are and let yourself shine as the cosmic weirdo that you might be, like me. I also love borage for so many reasons. First of all, she's absolutely beautiful, but if you can see her flowers, right, she tilts down to the ground. Right, you see that? How her flowers kind of go down. So if you chose borage, really pay attention to where you're going. Maybe slow down. Have you heard the term slow down to speed up? This might be a good time to do that, right? Pay attention, walk slower, maybe meditate a little more. Have courage and be present if you chose Borage. I'm making this video, but I just had to show you the spectacular being who's all over the Hollyhocks. Look at the pollen. Hello, cutie patootie. Someone's having fun. Basil is derived from Greek. It originally meant king of the herbs. So if you chose Basil, now's the time for you to be the king and queen that you are. Really step into that aspect of yourself. Basil was also used, basil has a long history of being used all over the world. It didn't actually originate in Italy. Basil was used in Egyptian funerary rites, right? They would embalm the bodies with basil. So perhaps now's the time to really let burn away what you no longer need. Just kind of maybe lighten up, breathe into those spaces inside your body. If you chose Basil, let yourself be the king or queen or non-binary ruler that you are of your own domain. Thank you so much for watching this divination. Please subscribe. It's up there to my YouTube channel to never miss a video. I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment in the links. Let me know which flower you chose. I would love to know. And if what I said doesn't resonate with you, trust yourself. Maybe to you, Hollyhock means something else. But as I said goodbye, I would stand by my beloved thistle. There are so many varieties of thistle. This is my most favorite. She's absolutely beautiful. Teaches us about boundaries and spectacular wisdom. Look how tall she is. I wish for you a most magical, marvelous rest of July. Erica Sotis.